What's up guys, and welcome back to the Crossout. This time I will be testing all the shotguns. At least currently these are all the different shotguns. This is, don't mind this one, it's these two are same. There are 6 different shotguns. I'm gonna test all of the shotguns, that's what I'll do, and then we'll see which shotgun build is the absolute best of the best. So let's get cracking. And let's start with Luparas. They take 3 points of energy. I could put 5 of them, but I think I will do only 4. I mean, I really don't think that they will be more effective if I will put 5 of them on. The cooldown time is just too bad. Or I don't know, someone wants to know, so I will actually test it. I will do one test with these, I think, and put a cooler on and take one of them off. So, but I'm pretty sure that 4 of them are better than 5 of them. But I'm just explaining how I'm doing my tests, and then I'm testing it on this leviathan in there. Yeah, see, the cooldown time is quite long, but I'm gonna try, but I don't think I'm gonna do this for all the shotguns. We'll see about that, but I'm gonna actually go a little bit closer where this push starts. Let's put the wheel in there, and right, that's the first test, so let's do this. Let's see how long it takes to take down this leviathan. Now that was really long, so time to put 3 coolers on, so let's do that. I forgot one little thing. I'm gonna measure how much cabin damage each shotgun does, I mean each shotgun build, so let's try this one. 115, 115, okay, 115, so let's move on. So this is 3 coolers and 4 Lupara shotguns. I'm gonna try and hit it again right in the center. 92, 92, yeah, 92, that's it. So let's destroy the leviathan and see how long these will take. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot quicker than 5 of them without coolers, so, but let's do this. Kaboom goes the leviathan. Alright, let's move on to next shotguns then. Alright, goblins next then. 2 tests, one is when it's touching the vehicle and the other when it's not, so I'm gonna do the cabin damage first and see how much damage they do cabin. Yeah, let's take the wheel off first, there we go. Okay, now this should be close enough, let's try. 173, it's gonna blow up, damn it. and I'm gonna be shooting in the same place, and other testes I'm gonna just, you know, you'll see. Let's do this one first. That was pretty quick, I have to say. So, right, let's test again then. Alright, so let's try this again. This is take number 3. I'm gonna cut the other takes out because they were lame, but in case you don't know, the tracks don't increase the structure or decrease the structure, so the Leviathan structure is exactly the same. So, let's get started. Right, I don't actually know if that was faster or not, but I will crunch in the numbers after I made all the tests, so let's move on. Alright, 6 goblins, 3 coolers, let's do this. Alright, I think that was actually faster than 7, but we'll see, I don't know the times yet. So, next up is 5 Spitfires. Let's get cracking. Alright, I think I forgot the cabin damage on the goblins, so I have to actually test that, but let's try these first and see how much they do. 158, 150, I think 150, yeah, 158 I can call it, 158. Alright, this is 6 goblins cabin damage, which I forgot to test, so let's try. 83, 87. Let's try this again. The only valid test is from the front. You have to shoot exactly from the front, so let's try. 140, see, that's a lot more. 140. 149. I don't know. I think 149 was the most, so let's call it 149. And just for good measure, I'm testing these again from front. Let's do 158, 158. Yeah, that's 158. And that's 4 Spitfires. Let's see, 127. Yeah, 127. That's good. And now let's see how fast they destroy the Leviathan. I honestly think this is the best best shotgun combination, but we shall see. Let's do this test. And there we go. Also the rate of fire on these is the fastest, if I'm correct, but let's move on. So here we have 5 sledgehammers. Let's see the cabin damage. 138, 138, and 138, that's it. And move on to the Leviathan test then. Actually this has the same power score, but I already did the other ones first, so let's do these now. And kaboom. Alright, let's take one off, put coolers. Right, 4 sledgehammers, cabin damage. 111, 111, 111 it is. That's good enough. And now to the Leviathan destroy test. Line it up, and ready, steady, and go. That was definitely faster. So next we have 3 Thunderbolts. You can't put 4, so which means it will have 3 coolers by default. So that's how we're gonna do it. Let's see the charge shot first. The cabin 203 and uncharged is 102. So yeah, it's about 200% damage. So on Leviathan I will start with charged up shot first, which is kind of fair, but we'll see. Maximum damage, minimum effort. Right, let's do this. Same place and... and kaboom. Only one test with these, because I already know that if you take one off and put 3 more coolers, or 4 more coolers, that's definitely not gonna be better than having 3 of these. So let's move on. So here we have the Hammerfalls cabin damage test. 125, 125. I didn't expect it to be that low actually. Damn. Alright, let's hit the thing. I think these are maybe worse than the Thunderbolts, but we shall see. And kaboom goes the Leviathan. And here we have 2 Hammerfalls with 5 coolers. Let's try the cabin damage. It's 84. That's very low, but let's see if they surprise. Right, let's try this thing. Let's line up nicely in here, and let's try to do this. I think that was definitely faster than 3 Hammerfalls. But let's move on to the combinations. First combination is 2 Hammerfalls and 1 Spitfire. I think this is the winning design with 2 coolers, naturally. So 115. I don't know. I think 4 Spitfires will actually overrule this one. But let's try this. Let's see how good it will do. All right, 3, 2, 1. And kaboom goes the Leviathan. Right. So next up we have Thunderbolt and 2 Hammerfalls. Let's see how well they do. Charge up shot 151 and 117. So I'm gonna charge it up again as I did before. Alright, and let's start shooting. Alright, kaboom. So I came up with this, 1 Hammerfall and 3 Spitfires, so let's see. I'm gonna take that off first. There we go, and let's see the cabin damage. 137, 137. I think that's the highest, actually. But let's see if it destroys the Leviathan. I mean, faster than some other combination. I know what I'm doing. Learn to drive. Alright, aim in the middle, and let's do this. That was quite fast, to be honest, but let's see what else I can come up with. So we have 2 Thunderbolts and 1 Hammerfall this time. Let's test the cabin damage. 177 and 110. 177, that was definitely the highest, I think. No, it wasn't highest. 3 Thunderbolts charged up was the highest. 208. But the Leviathan is what you need to test. The first shot, I'm just testing it just for the sake of it. Just that you know what it is. But the most important is to see how fast it can destroy the Leviathan. So let's hit it. Yeah, that was quite slow. I already know the damage rates that the Thunderbolts are not that great, but I'm doing it anyway. So here's 2 Spitfires and 2 Thunderbolts. That could potentially be a good design too. Let's take these 2 off first. Okay, I ruined this surprise, but let's see the cabin damage. Non-charged is 131, and let's see the charged up shot. Not bad. Yeah, these have potential. Alright, let's do this. Kaboom goes the Leviathan. So here we have 1 Thunderbolt and 3 Spitfires. Let's test this thing. 163 and 129. Yeah, this has potential too. I still think that 2 Thunderbolts and 2 Spitfires is better, but we'll see. Let's charge it up and let's charge at the Leviathan. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That felt really fast, to be honest. So I was testing a little bit of damage, and I checked that the 3 goblins take 6 points of energy, and 2 Spitfires also take 6 points of energy, but 3 goblins do more damage than 2 Spitfires. But 5 goblins and 1 Spitfire does more damage than 6 goblins, so that's what I decided. 2 coolers, and we have 5 goblins and 1 Spitfire. So let's see how dangerous this design is. I'm gonna do the cabin damage test as I did before. And yes, I know one test is missing. I will do it at the end of the video. It's individual shotguns, how much cabin damage they do each. But let's see this first. 156. 156. That's actually a lot. I think this might be the winning design. I don't know. I've said this a few times, but that's why I'm making this video for, so ultimate test and see which shotgun is the best, so let's get cracking. That was quite fast, to be honest, so yeah. So I'm gonna start testing the individual cabin damage, so I have it mapped on the different buttons. Okay, that's Lubara. Let's try this. 23, then it's Goblin, I believe. 25, so Goblin does more. Wait, 25, really? Alright, whatever, so let's see what's the middle click. What was the middle click? I think it's the Sledgehammer. 28, and finally we have the Spitfire. 32. Spitfire wins out of these shotguns, so Spitfire. And the last 2 are Hammerfall and Thunderbolt. So that's the Hammerfall, 42, and Thunderbolt, well, it's 68 with double, and single is 34. So here you have the single shots for all the shotguns. So when it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. This combination might also be good. 4 goblins, 1 hammerfall, 2 coolers. Let's test the cabin damage first. Let's see. 141. 141. That might have potential, but we shall see. Let's kill the leviathan again. Oh, poor leviathan is getting it again. Okay, right in the same place. Let's do this. Kaboom! So here is 3 goblins, 1 Spitfire and 1 Hammerfall. Let's see this one. 148. Yeah, it does a little bit more damage, but then again it's 1 cooler instead of 2 coolers. So let's test it out anyway. Let's give it a go. I don't know, it felt longer, but let's see. Well, 2 goblins and 2 Hammerfalls. That's this thing. 133 only? Really? That's a surprise. No, that's definitely not gonna do it, but that is really disappointing, to be honest, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I mean, why not? Kaboo! So 1 Thunderbolt and 5 goblins. Let's do the cabin test. 192, holy crap. And 158. Yeah, this has very high potential too, but unfortunately it has only 1 cooler. So let's give it a go and see what will happen. Alright, let's shoot this thing one more time. Alright, let's crunch in the numbers and see what they tell. There is just one more design I have to try. As you can see, 2 goblins, 1 Spitfire and 1 Hammerfall. And 3 coolers. Now it jammed for the first time. Never mind, let's just try the cabin damage. 123. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna win, but it has 3 coolers. Coolers are really good on shotguns, so I noticed that it has a huge difference between 2 and 3 coolers, and obviously 1 cooler, but let's try this final design. It took quite long, to be honest, I think. Well, this is your winning design. I honestly did not expect this. I am shocked. 6 goblins with 3 coolers, and I don't think there's any better shotgun design. And if anyone can come up with a better design, like a better combination that can destroy this leviathan faster, I will test it. If you put it in the comments, I will check it out and test it. If you can come up with a better design, then I will give you a shout out on the next video, or you can be in the next video, because I mean I tried a lot of different shotguns, I tried a lot of different designs, and this is just the winning design. So as you can see on the screen, I showed you all the things I tested, and that's really the ultimate shotgun test. And well, if they're not gonna update or nerf or buff any of the weapons, then this is the final result. And well, hope it helps, and I will see ya next time.